Hello, my name is Gabby Brienza. I'll be participating in JHS Async drama. If I die now, I go into night, and Elizabeth, my firstling, all I have, must face the new world in the morning. To those who die, we've seen go forward into darkness. To those we have newborn, we've seen go forward into dawn. And as I bore Elizabeth, midnight will bear morning. Anne Boleyn has been arrested for a crime she did not commit and has been imprisoned. Her love has also been betrayed. Her crime is adultery and the highest treason. Her betrayer is her husband, her love, and her king. She was queen, they called her Anne of 1,000 Days by Maxwell Anderson. If I were to die now, but I must not die yet. Not yet. It's been too brief. A few weeks and days. How many days, I wonder, since the first time I gave myself to the last? When he left me at the list, I saw him no more. Well, I cannot reckon. I have time enough. To those who sit in the tower, do not lack time for reckon. He could never. He was shrewd and heavy and cunning, and his tongue was wavering in his trigger. But when he came and added up the accounts, when he filed it with heirs, and his tongue was swore, till I slapped his hands like a child and took the pen and made it straight. A king? I said, a king cannot reckon. I was a clever girl. Then none. He kissed me, then muled me, take me down on the rushes anywhere. Why do I think of it now? Why would he kill me? Kill me? Henry? What a fool. That great fool kill me? Could I kill him? I wonder. I feel it in my hands. Perhaps I could. So perhaps he could kill me? Perhaps he could kill me? He knew I loved him once. He made me feel his. And as it was so after that night, I loved him more and more and hated him less and less. I was lost. From the first day he made me his to the last I made him mine. Yes, me set down in numbers, who I can count and reckon of all those days, and did not love him. In all the days I was his, and has ceased to love me. And the days it comes to 1,000 days out of the years, strangely, just 1,000. And of that 1,000, only when we were both in love. When our loves met and overlapped, we were both, mine and his. When we were no longer hated him, but he began to hate me, except for that one day. That one day out of the year, if His Majesty were here. They were fools and fools, King Henry. You may have locked me up here, tried for adultery, treason towards you. I have done this because I love. You have done this because you love elsewhere. And I know it, and you come here to make sure if there was truly adultery, because that would touch your manhood or your pride. And you wait and listen, a cat in a corner, watching a pet mouse before it dies, and then you come to make sure. And oh, fool of fools, even so my heart and my eyes are glad of you. Full of all women that I am glad you are here. I never thought what it was like to die. I've become meat that rots for food and shrubs. Someone told me a story of a homely daughter of Sir Thomas More climbing at night to the top of the London Bridge, where they struck her father's head on spikes and hunted him among the striking bloody heads of criminals. Still she found her father's head, her beard matted and tarred with blood, and climbing down with it and taking it home to bury it in the garden, perhaps. Would they stick my head up on the London Bridge? No, even Henry would object to that. I'd been his queen. He'd kissed my lips. He wouldn't want that. I'll lie, lead, or brass his meat, dead meat. But if my head were on the bridge, he wouldn't climb up to take it down. Nobody would climb for me. I'd stay, face the river, and my long hair blowing out, tangled around the spikes till the seabirds took me, and there was nothing left of wisps of hair and a cup of bones. I must think of something to say when the time comes. If I could say it with an axe towards me, I could do it. I could lay my head down and smile and speak till the blow comes. They say it's subtle. It doesn't hurt. There's no time at the end of time.